How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. Today is a Wednesday. What happens on Wednesdays? Team of the Week. Today is no different, and I've got to say this Team of the Week is possibly one of the more stacked Team of the Weeks there has been this FIFA. I'm not just saying that just because there's Premier League, Dybala's in it, Pogba's in it, Alexis Sanchez is in there. I'm saying that because there's a lot of usable players. You've got the likes of Arnautovic, Nathan Ake, Deli Ali. There's a lot, even Roberto Firmino of usable players in this team. Willian's another one. I could go on and on and on. But if there's anyone from the team that you want to see a review, and I mean absolutely anyone, simply drop their names in the comment section below, and I'll look to get that done before next Wednesday at the latest. Of course, I can't do them all, so if I don't kind of choose your choice, don't get upset. I simply can't have enough hours in the day to do every single Team of the Week play. It is impossible. So yeah, just kind of stick with us on that. So if you do enjoy this review, which is on Paulo Dybala, one of my favourite players in real life, I wanted to see if he was any better than his previous inform. Of course, he is a position change to a right winger, but what I can do in game is change formation, 4-1-2-1-2, stick mid striker. I tried him as a right winger, and I did try him as a striker, and you'll see the results in a second. Lads, if you do enjoy, smash a like on this review straight away. Let's aim for 1,000 likes on this review, and if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. So the team in the background, it's my Weekend League team, and if you want to see Weekend League live, let me know again in the comment section below. That should be an experience to say the least. So in goal, we have David De Gea. Right back, we have Vizalco, one of the better right backs I've used on this game. Ramos, Rijkaard, Alexandro, Vieira, that informed Pogba, the brand new one, second inform. Rui Costa, we have Bergkamp in there. Cristiano Ronaldo, and our reviewee today, Paulo Dybala. Lads, let's get into the review. So here we go, and when it comes to price of Paulo Dybala, he is very cheap right now, and I'm saying very cheap right now, and you might be wondering how cheap exactly. He's in the 60s, the 600s at this moment in time. He's around the exact same price as his previous inform. There is a few reasons why, and behind that, there is one reason I'll say for the end of the video. The first reason is there was tradable SBCs for informed players for last week, and people could save them for any team of the week throughout FIFA. And as stacked as this one is, everyone wanted to use that. The second 6 PM came across, everyone, including myself, opened pack after pack after pack of these tradable informed SBCs. I got shite all, but some people got Dybala after Pogba after Dybala, Alexis Sanchez. All of these were stacked onto the market, so I thought, you know what, let's just buy one and review him straight away. He was cheap enough. I bought him for like $7.20, and he has dropped since, but I do expect his price over the course of the week to kind of go back up a little bit. And look at his stats, man. No wonder he's he costs quite a bit. I know he's cost quite a bit. He's an informed Dybala, hype player in real life, and hype because of his stats in the game. 90 acceleration, 87 positioning, 89 finishing, fantastic 92 long shots, 85 shot power, free kicks, 87 if you want to take direct free kicks, which I would tell you to avoid on this game because they are nothing short of shite. Ball control 95, dribbling of 94, and I want to start on that dribbling. The dribbling on this card, for a striker, for a right winger, it's perfect, it really is. And what I mean by dribbling is this evasiveness that he's got. Look at that, man. Great skill inside the area. Turns at an angle, and it's a great finish at the angle to score the goal. There were skills involved in that. Of course, Dybala does have the 4-star skills, so you can do what you've just seen there. The first one, I do believe you hold the right trigger or the left trigger and do a fake shot and exit the way you want to exit, and it'll do that, what you've just seen on your screen right there. And of course, that was a Berber turn. That's a great left-footed finish, and that's it's one of the gripes of the card. I don't think I said this about his inform, but it's one of the gripes with his card is the freestyle weak foot. I found myself going on that weak foot, the right foot, and thinking, you know what, I need to get it on the left foot. That's why you're seeing stuff like this, the Berber turns and all that, to get it back on the left foot. Sometimes I went one-on-one with the keeper, and I did this in a couple of games. I had acres of space because he is that fast. He's great at getting behind defenses. His movement is fantastic. But what I would do is kind of shimmy to the right-hand side, and then I'd notice I was on the right-hand side and think, you know what, I need to get this back on the left foot. I'd stop the ball or slow down because I wasn't that confident in the shot. I'd get dispossessed. So you need to be careful with Dybala in this game, because if you're not careful, you will kind of get in that rut of not using that weak foot. And I've got to say, I did try the weak foot every now and then. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. So from my experience with this card, it wasn't the best in the world. His left peg, however, just like that. What a strike. He gets some power behind it, and in terms of shot power, he's actually got 85 shot power, long shots of 92, and finishing at the 89. So outside the area, he's got a blistering strike on the left peg. Inside the area, the left peg is just amazing. It really is. Look at that, right into the upper stanchion of the net. A cracking strike there from Paulo Dybala. And he can do that game after game, time after time. Over the top through ball. The exact same finish at the other side of the goal against a different opponent. Well, actually, was that against the same opponent? He must have got pissed off against Dybala in that game because Dybala was on fire. That was in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. As a left striker, and I've got to say he plays very well in that position, and I fully recommend you to change formation in game. I know some people don't like doing this because sometimes people say it goes against the nature of the game to press start straight away, to change formation. Everyone does it, lads. Don't feel ashamed, change formation and reap the rewards, because this guy is better at striker than he is on the right wing. That's a given. That is a given. He's playing on the right wing. He's got a freestyle weak foot. He's crossing ability and stuff like that. It's not actually too bad, but he's much more effective in the center of the field, especially as a striker. That's where he does the business. That's where he does the business. Look at this. Great movement there. Kind of jinked forward to get in position. Received the ball. Scored the goal. That is what Dybala does. He's very clinical in front of goal. And he will score goal after goal after goal. In terms of my goal scoring record, I scored 12 and 8. You might look at that and think, that's not great. I played against so many tryhards tonight. It was ridiculous. And what I mean by tryhards is in Division 1, which are very competitive games. You expect them to be competitive. But what the majority of opponents were doing, or a couple of opponents, I won't say the majority, they were passing it to their right back, then holding on the ball to press them, switching the play to their left back or right back or whichever back is on the other side of the field. They would do that and then wait for me to press and do the exact same. Pissed me off so much, so I did get quite triggered, and that's the reason why I did play 8 games of the card, just to kind of get his a full experience of the card. Because when someone's playing defensive like that, it pisses you off, it triggers you, whatever you want to say, and it does get on your nerves. I see him score a header there in the background. I've got to say that is the biggest increase in terms of stats. The head and accuracy on the card went up by +6 from his inform. So that's where the majority of the stats went. The rest of them went +1, +2, and no really +3s or anything like that. Just +6 on head and accuracy. So normally if he does get a chance in the air, he will score, but that's another kind of thing with the card. He doesn't seem to win many headers. His jumping isn't great, which does go against the card in a number of different ways, because if you can't win headers as a striker, you need to rely on the other striker. It's lucky in my case because I've got Cristiano Ronaldo. In the air, he is dominant on this game. Dybala, on the other hand, isn't, and he will lose many headers. That's why I went for Ronaldo in this clip. Give the ball to Ronaldo, flick it on. I get very lucky with Bergkamp, run on in behind the defence. I've got to cut it back there. I do cut it back, and I get so damn lucky by going to ground, but the ball is on hand to score the goal. That's what he will do inside the area. I'm not saying that finish was amazing because it was shite. It really was, but I've got to say his finishing is 89. Inside the area, he's going to score the majority. He really is. Given the chance, he's going to score. Given the chance, inside the area, outside the area, he's going to bloody score. That one in the bottom corner. His dribbling is 94. The worst stats on the card. We've got the strength for 68. He's not a strong player on this game. He's very lightweight, but at the same time, he's very evasive. And of course, I've got the jumping there, 79. You might be looking at that thinking, jumping, not too bad. In game, it's just not great, lads. And I do attribute that down to the jumping on the card. So the rest of these pros then, we have quite a few, and I could have went on and on and on. I could have included 4-star skills and stuff like that. But we have the agility. We've got the acceleration. Acceleration is instant. It's bloody 90 on the card, so he is rapid. Put a Hunter on him, he'll go to 99. Put a Hawk on him, it goes to 99. Very overpowered, and I do believe on this card the right chemistry style is Hunter, and I will be putting that on him. I did have Hawk on him, but I bought him with Hawk. That's weird because I bought him fresh. Someone put 99 contracts on him, and bloody chem style on him, and I bought him for 720. Actually not too bad of a deal. But in terms of the rest of his stats, we've got the evasiveness on the card, which is fantastic because with a lack of strength, you need to be evasive and you need to skip past challenge after challenge after challenge. Paulo Dybala can do that at will with the agility that he's got and the balance that he's got as well. Dribbling, fantastic. 4-star skills to throw in there. 3-star weak foot, not so much. That is a con for me. We got the finishing and we got the long shots as well because he is a danger outside the area as well as inside. And the other con is the strength. So, all in all, what you want to find out, and one of the reasons why his price isn't so high, is that those inform SBCs did come out and stuff like that, rewards it tomorrow, so his price might just be a sticking point for now, and people might be avoiding buying him. But the other one is is the exact same as his inform. There is not much difference whatsoever from his inform. So if you've got the central card already, stick with the central card. You don't need to upgrade to this card in the slightest, but if you're playing a wide formation like I am, and you need to kind of get him as a right winger to switch him in game to 4-1-2-1-2 to work him out, do that, because they're the exact same card in my opinion. There's not much difference. The only difference is the head accuracy, and in game, you're not going to notice that. So in terms of an overall rating then, lads, you guessed it, he's getting the exact same as the Informer, 9.2, which is a fantastic rating, but I'm rating him as a central card because as a winger, he'd probably get something like an 8.8 or something like that, because he's just not a winger on this game. He's a striker, he's a cam, he's a central player. He is not made for out on the wing, even though he's got fantastic stats. Stick him at striker, stick him at cam, and reap the rewards. Value for coin 7.8, because right now, stick with his inform. I'd stick with his inform. If you pack him, all the best to you. Stick with the card because he's a great card on this game. Champs ready, definitely. Division's ready. I know he is because I was playing Division 1. You did very, very well. The similar players, Messi, if you stick him at striker, very similar to this card. Mertens, as a striker, very similar to Dybala in this game, and Griezmann is possibly the most similar in terms of what he brings on the field. I mean, he's got 87 pace, 87 shooting, 88 dribbling, whereas Dybala has better stats in those categories, but is a very similar player. Dybala is probably just better than that Griezmann card. So that's where I'm going to end the review, lads. Hope you have enjoyed, and if you have, once again, bring the hype to the review. Let me know any other players from this week's Team of the Week, or any icon, or anyone like that, or any verses you want to see, or the best you want to see, or any kind of super sub that you want to see, any video whatsoever. Let me know in the comment section below, lads, but that's going to be it. Hope you have enjoyed. Like I did say, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. I'm going too fast. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will catch you all next time, lads.